Welcome to Course 4, Foundation, Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, course, by SPAO Academy. Topic 3, Sourcing Products and Services, Section 3, Product Design Influence, Lesson 1, Product Design and Supply Chain Costs. Product Design and Supply Chain Costs. This is a clear outline for a lesson. Based on the structure you provided, here is a breakdown of the potential content for Lesson 1, Product Design and Supply Chain Costs within Topic 3. Given the target audience, beginner students, this lesson would focus on introducing the foundational concept that decisions made during the design phase have a massive ripple effect on the entire supply chain. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the concept of the 80/20 rule in product design. Identify how design choices impact material, transportation, and warehousing costs. Explain the trade-off between product variety and supply chain complexity. 1. Introduction. The 80/20 rule of design. Often, students think of product design as a separate, creative step that happens before the real business of supply chain begins. In reality, they are deeply connected. The statistic. Experts estimate that while the cost of the actual design process is low, maybe 5% of the total product cost, design decisions lock in 70% to 80% of the total costs of the product. The implication. Once a design is finalized, the supply chain team is essentially forced to live with the costs that design created. It is much harder to reduce costs after production starts than it is to design them out from the beginning. 2. How design dictates supply chain costs. Let's look at 3 specific areas where a designer's pen stroke directly affects the money a company spends. A. Material costs. Choice of components. Specifying a unique, custom-made screw instead of a standard, off-the-shelf one means higher purchasing costs and longer lead times. Raw materials. Choosing exotic wood or specialty plastics over common, recyclable materials drives up the base cost of the product. B. Transportation costs. Size and shape, dimensional weight. A oddly shaped product, like a pre-assembled bicycle or a chair with arms that stick out, requires more space in a truck or shipping container. Shipping companies charge not just by weight, but by how much space an item takes up. A poorly designed product can waste space and double shipping costs. Fragility. A design that uses thin, delicate parts requires more expensive protective packaging, bubble wrap, custom foam, to prevent breakage during transit. C. Warehousing and inventory costs. Stackability. A product designed with a tapered shape that cannot be stacked neatly wastes valuable vertical space in a warehouse, increasing storage costs per unit. Modularity versus variety. If a company wants to offer 10 different colors of a phone case, does the designer create 10 unique molds, increasing cost and inventory? Or does the designer create one white case that can be easily painted later in the supply chain? 3. The concept of design for supply chain. To manage these costs, companies use a strategy called Design for Supply Chain, DSC. This means that when a product is being created, the designer doesn't just think about how it looks or works, but also how it will be sourced, made, shipped, and stored. Key questions a designer must ask. Can this part be made from a cheaper, more common material? Can this product be designed to be shipped flat and then assembled by the customer? Can we use the same exact battery as our other products to increase our purchasing power? Summary. For a beginner student, the key takeaway is this. Product design is the blueprint for supply chain costs. A smart design can make the supply chain efficient and profitable. An overlooked design choice can create unnecessary costs at every step of the journey to the customer. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. If you want to learn more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your like means the world to us and helps this channel grow so we can continue bringing you great content. Thanks again, and see you on the next video.